It was good to be off last week, kind of caught a breath, kept the speed of the game, had some really good practices, but, just getting a mental and a physical break from it last weekend was really good. Coming off a great road win, in that Liberty game to go and beat a program like that, it has the budget they have on the road in a tough environment. They had a really good environment. I would say that's the best road environment we've probably played in outside the SEC or Big Ten, so it was quite the challenge there, but we played really well. I thought probably the most complete game we've played as a team, all year long. And like I said, just got to build off that. And the good thing about this team, seeing them get better every week, and hopefully we'll continue to find ways to do that as a team. And if last week was any indication of that, I think we will. So get to come back home and play, and finally get to play an OVC game, a conference game. So October the 8th is the first one we're playing, and with a good opponent, in Tennessee Tech. They beat EKU at home. It kind of, I think, turned the conference upside down in all the games that were played on Saturday. I got to go back to this. Parities everywhere in OVC. You can, on any given Saturday, anybody can beat anybody. So it's about how we show up and we play the games. So hopefully we'll stay focused and be able to do that week in, week out. And just take it 1 week at a time. So, Tech's got a new coach and he's doing a really good job. They believe and are motivated and playing really well right now, but like I said, we was able to get some guys back healthy. It was good to have JB on the field for most all the game, and like I said, just doing a good job there.
Coach Cross, did the open date was that a good time to have the open date for you guys?
It hit us really at a good time. Now we got to play 7 straight, so anytime you start off with a schedule the way we did, 4, tough non-conference games, the way the schedule lined up, it was good to get an open week. And got some guys, that were banged up, kind of held them some, but for the most part, everybody practiced and, got better last week. It wasn't just a week that was kind of went through the motions. We really, I thought, got better last week. So it was, like I said, hit us at a good time for sure.
What was the schedule for last week? What all did you guys do?
Well, we had 3, what I call to keep the speed of the game practices, kind of our blue collar days. Last week we practiced Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we were off on Friday and Saturday, and kind of caught our breath last weekend.
For the players, what did you two think about getting a chance to, like Coach Gross said, catch your breath before you start a big stretch of OVC games?
Well, like you said, I think it hit at the right moment. Especially for me. I get to rest my foot some more. But, we had a lot of guys come out of Liberty, kind of banged up. Just a little bit, nothing major, but I feel like this week off really helped us out. And then at the same time, coming off a game like Liberty, just for everybody to have a chance, calm down and catch their breath before we start OVC play, it was a big deal.
I feel like it was the perfect timing. We did 3 consecutive games. It just was no pushover. We had to actually go out there and compete every game. So it was perfect timing. It was a chance to prepare for conference play. We'll be ready.
For both the players, what did you guys do Saturday?
I was stayed up here in Jacksonville. I went back Friday to watch my brother had homecoming, but then I came back up Saturday and just watched the games. It was a crazy weekend in college football, so kind of glad we had our off week and we got to watch the games. So that's all I did, was just watch all the games.
Did you do that too?
Well, Saturday I had the chance to watch Austin Peay and Murray State play. Because the quarterback from Murray State is my high school quarterback, so we were very close friends. So I just took a little road trip to actually watch them play for the first time besides playing against them. I enjoyed it.
That must have been fun. Did anybody go with you?
Yes, my brother and another former teammate also. Like a 5-hour drive, but it was a nice trip. Really enjoyed it.
They won. They won?
Oh, Murray State won.
Yeah.
He also broke Tony Romo's record for yards in OVC this Saturday, so it was a good game for me to see.
Coach, is it kind of odd? I mean, you think you're there the second week in October, and you're just getting into conference play. I mean, this is kind of, it feels like it's been a long time.
It is different, you know. It's later playing a conference game than what we usually are, so it's kind of fell that way with the open week, you know, this past week, and then the 4 non-conference games early. So I think, you know, not playing Tennessee State probably had a little bit to do with that. It was our year not to play them, and everybody kind of rotates on that deal. And this is a year, you know, that we don't play them, so we have 7 weeks instead of 8 weeks. So I think that was a factor in that. We'd probably had to win the week before the off week, or during the off week, and won if we'd had Tennessee State on the schedule. So like I said, it was a little different, you know, not playing a conference game until this late. It's the latest we've ever, you know, not played a conference game till. And then we got to run, you know, straight through. You know, we ain't got an open week here. You wish you would have an open week during the conference play at some point in time, but you don't. You just got to play, you know, all of them in a row.
Is there any benefit to watching a little bit of the league kind of play itself out at the beginning and before you get into it?
I don't know if it's an advantage. I mean, it's kind of, you know, some people's played 2 and 3, you know, conference games already. So, you know, it's kind of already setting itself up kind of the way it's going to be. But the parity's there. I mean, that's what you can see from Saturday. I mean, if you were picking games going into Saturday, you know, you probably wouldn't have picked SEMO to beat EIU. You wouldn't have picked Tennessee Tech to beat EKU. And, you know, I don't know. I'd say coin toss on the Tennessee State Martin game. It must have been a great game. So, you know, you've seen a game that was, you know, less than a 5-point game, overtime game. And so, you know, the parity's there in OVC, and I think it's how you go out and play each and every week. And that's the tough thing to do, is keep your team, you know, focused on how you play and not who you play. Because, like I said, there's a good ball in OVC, and I think it's gotten better, you know, much improved over the last 3 or 4 years. And I think everybody's playing at a higher level. And you got to go out and you got to play ball each and every week. And that's tough on a team to do. But like I said, I think our team is, you know, focused on doing that.